This woman becomes a better version of herself every day, and I'm proud of her for that. She loves who she is right now because she is exactly who God created her to be. She holds her head high because she is everything God says she is.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm at my mother's, obviously. My house doesn't look like this. Brutus doesn't like me doing videos or my bead jewel art stuff that I need to do for Christmas or anything like that. So on Tuesdays and Fridays, I sometimes do videos here. So I wanted to, so like I'm dressed like her because I was like, all right, I don't even care what I look like, but I was like different. It was different because the way I did, whatever. So I was like, ugh, I'm gonna actually look like my clothes. So like I was like, all right, what can I wear of hers? And I've worn this before in my videos when I was here, I think, pretty sure. And then I found these pants and like I used to wear them all the time. I'm like, these are not gonna fit me anymore. Surprisingly, they kind of pretty much do. When I was like, oh shit, and that's cool. But yeah, it's funny because like if she came home, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably be like, I have a Zoom and I need to look good or something. Because I like messed up her house a little bit. I can put it back. It'll be fine. But if she saw it, she'd be like, oh my God, my pillows are not in the right spot. Whatever. You don't have a coaster. I can't find a coaster. Actually, she just puts like paper towels, like whatever. Unless in Dawson's room, which is really my room. Since I was 12, it was my room. Till he was born. And he started coming here. So like it's been like his room and my mom's office for like, I don't know, 10 years now, maybe less than that. I don't know. When Dawson started going to my mom's house because we got an apartment, which he was 5. So anyways, it was mine when I was 12. All I'm going to say. So anyways, it's just funny because if she came home and I did have to say something like that, like she'd be like, that's what you picked for an outfit out of all my clothes. I'd be like, yeah. And so it's funny to me. So anyways, this is what I want to talk about. All right. It's because it's the holidays and I don't want to burst anybody's bubble or I've been saying like really like cliche things lately and I really don't like it like at all. But anyways, yeah. Our stockings. I love our stockings actually. My grandmother like made them. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, sorry. I've been seeing like, the holidays are coming and there's people that are like getting depressed, like, whatever the reason. Like one of my neighbors came up to me yesterday and she's like, I haven't told anybody this yet. And I was like, oh, like, whatever. But she's like, everybody's getting pregnant. She's having problems getting pregnant. What was the other thing? There was something else. I don't remember. But like, like around holidays, it's like when you like realize things that, I don't know, I guess you really want. Not like that. Like, I think because the holidays, like a lot of things happen for people, which I'm not gonna say it's stupid because I'm not gonna, but like, I don't know. It's just whatever. Like holidays are just another day to me. And like, I was talking to somebody yesterday in my neighborhood and he like thinks like I do. So he's a drunk too. So he was like wasted and like he doesn't live in our neighborhood, but like his sister used to. So like he's still friends with some of the girls at the neighborhood. And so, or women, I should say. And so he was there and he hasn't seen Brutus in forever. So, I had to go over there anyways because I just do. And he hasn't seen Brutus in forever and he was so happy and like, Brutus is like an emotional animal dog for everybody. So, but like he like doesn't go to you for a little bit and then, I don't know, but like he was talking so highly of him right in front of Brutus and he's like, all right. So he ended up like going over to him and like really like going over to him. So it was cute. But like I don't know if I'm gonna see him again. So I was just like, happy Thanksgiving. I was like, Matt, I was like, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. And of course, he says just like I would, but not to like, random people. He goes, he starts about to say how none of it is real. And I'm like, I know. I was like, I know, you know, I think the same fucking thing. I was like, but, however, I should still say it, like, regardless if it's fake or not. Now, it was just funny. So, I said to him, I was like, I know, it's in just another day. Like, I'm the same way with my birthday and everything like that. Because it is. But whatever. It's still a celebration, but, like, that's your birthday. It's different. I also celebrate my parents on my birthday because they made me. Well, God gave me to them. But anyways, yeah. So what I want to say, all right, is I'm not going to talk about how holidays are fake, but I kind of am at the same time. Holidays are fake. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, so energy behind holidays, right? It's all made up. Thanksgiving is made up, and what it represents is not what we celebrate it for. Christmas, there's no Saint Nick, and it's not God. Valentine's Day, not what really happened on Valentine's Day. Those are the big ones, I guess. Valentine's Day, like Valentine's Day, like it was, I think it was like a king. It was some higher person, and his daughter wanted to be like with somebody that wasn't, like, I'm just gonna say peasant because it's easier. And he killed her. And like there was a bunch of orgies and like whatever. So that's Valentine's Day. Thanksgiving, actually, when you talk about the real pilgrims and Indian thing, whatever, when they had a war and when the pilgrims were killing off the Indians, it was a Thanksgiving. Like they would say thank you. So it became a Thanksgiving. Like a Thanksgiving. Like, so it was a Thanksgiving to killing, Indians. And then you have Christmas where you're sitting on fucking strangers' laps and just giving your kids to pedophiles pretty much to take pictures. And putting it in their head that also, on every holiday, it's Christmas is presents, and it's decorating a tree, and stockings, and you have all that, and then you have Thanksgiving, which is about turkey. How the fuck did it become about turkey? I don't know. And then you have Valentine's Day, which is also just a way to make people spend money. Like, for Valentine's Day, if I had a boyfriend, or with my boyfriend, like, I don't know how to be on Valentine's Day. Like, I would celebrate it, but it wouldn't be... Like, I know girls that, like, get mad when, like, their boyfriends, like, can't hang out with them, or, even on their anniversaries, like, it's not on their anniversary, so they can't go out because of whatever reason. Like, even if... Okay, like, if my boyfriend, if he had to... if there was, like, a big Patriots game, or just a football game, whatever he was into, on our anniversary or Valentine's Day, go watch it. Have fun. We will celebrate another day, or come home with some freaking... I'm so bad. I was gonna say chocolates, and then in my head I was like, why would you say chocolates? Like, say condoms. Oh, Bethany. Anyways, yeah, so come home with something good. I just thought of lubricant. Okay. Anyways. So those are the holidays. So this is what it is. Hold on. That's a little one. It's weird. I've been like going to like yawn during my videos, and then like it stops. And if you see my videos and you ever hear me say like I yawn because I have anxiety, it's weird. Hasn't done it in a while, but it like is at the same time. So the energy that we put behind these holidays are supporting the truth of what it really is. And nobody understands that. So when you're celebrating, like, if you put how much fear was in the world from COVID, all that energy was such a huge momentum that it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And hey, it's just like a flu shot now. Where'd it go? It was like a plague. Like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Like, is it going to come back? And we're just going to take shots again? I don't know. Anyways, it's all man-made. That's the point. So when people say, like when I say nothing is real, like that's what I mean. Obviously, like shit's real. Like nature, like that's real. Like I guess you can say people are real, but like if you do like the solipsism theory, which I kind of believe in that, is when like it's your universe. Like everything in your life you manifest by your subconscious mind, but you're the only one that's real. So everything else is like a fragment of your imagination or your subconscious mind. Like you make up the characters, you make up the skins of everybody that you come into contact with. And there's a reason why you come into contact with, it's all red. There's a reason why you come into contact with them, because you're attracting them to you and they're there for a reason. So like one of the people could be literally just representing, like showing you how unworthy you are, because that's what's in your subconscious mind. So look how red it is. I can feel it, but they're pretty and it matches my outfit. It's all pink. It's all red. Anyways, so I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's like how I like to look at life, is that I'm the only one that's real. Everybody else is fake. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's really red. I don't care, but like you can see, like, whatever. Like now I'm gonna just stare at it. Oh my God. But yeah, so you have to see like the things in the world that are made up and the things that are real. Like, okay, your birthday, it's real. You know what I mean? Like, and if you are the only conscious mind in your universe or consciousness, which means like you're the only actual living thing and nothing else is. It's like a video game. That's what the Matrix is, simulation. Like it's a video game. Like pretend you're playing a video game. That's your life. In a nutshell. You look it up. I'm not going to go through all of it. But, so in solipsism, I can't say it. Solipsism. Okay. Just look up the theory. Oh my God. Just look up the theory of believing that you're the only real one here. Solipsism. I can never say it. It's like I can never say it, but like I always love talking about it. S-O-L. Solipsism. There we go. Still doesn't sound right, but it is. Solipsism. Yeah. S-O-L, S-O-L-O-P-I-S-M. I-S-I-S. Whatever. I can't even think of it right now, but solipsism. Solipsism. Slop. That's why I would say it. Anyways, Bethany, get on track. So it's like, if you are the only person, right? Or whatever. If you're not, let's go with that. Your world, you know, in the world, they celebrate these holidays and they make them up. They're not real. They're made up. Okay? They're made up. But the things that they're going by are bad. So we're putting the energy of these days that are fake, that are not even celebrated for what it really is. Like this morning, oh my God, I'm sorry. This morning I was actually thinking about Christmas and how like they sit on like, you know, whatever. Like that's the best job for a pedophile. Hold on one second. Okay. So yeah. So if you're creating your own reality, right? What is it that you want to put energy, like the momentum? What do you want to have? I got distracted. So you're creating your own reality, right? You get to choose what you want to put in it. So if you want to have fake things, you can. There's nothing wrong with it. Like if you enjoy, you know, the holidays or whatever, and they don't stress you out and it doesn't bring, you know, like, it's like holiday, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, like they bring stress. Like I have to get this present. I have to get this certain like meal ready. Like it's like, but it's a holiday. Like it's not supposed to be like that. So it's like, I just feel like it's just another day. Like you can celebrate whenever. Like my mom hasn't even made my pumpkin pie yet. And that's like the only thing I really care about Thanksgiving is my pumpkin pie. I get a whole entire pumpkin pie the way she makes it. No, what is it? Bon appetit. What is wrong with me today? Bon appetit. Whatever. It's amazing. I have to yell at her for that, actually. I'm going to do that after I get off this video and be like, where's my fucking pumpkin pie? Because she, like, forgot the pudding part of it or something. But that's what I mean. Like, she can make me a freaking pumpkin pudding pie on December, I was going to say December 8th. It's already past that. December 18th. Or someday. It doesn't even need to be on Christmas. Like, you know what I mean? So it just sucks because holidays have just became something that isn't a celebration, I guess. So it's like, even though it's already not a celebration because we're celebrating it and putting energy behind like death and like killing and like thinking to kill and orgies and all this stuff, it's like, that's what we're putting actual energy behind. So then you think like, look at the world. But at the same time, if you think about it, if it's only your reality, look at your world. What is in it and what is not that you want it to stay and to go? Because then that's how you can start clearing out. Sorry, my nose is like bothering me. That's when you can start clearing out shit and learning how to even go within and just see like, why is it here? Like, what is it within me inside that's attracting it? Now, I don't believe in healing anymore. I do, okay, to an extent, because the more you talk about it, like in therapy or something, the worse it gets. If you don't have a good therapist, they're not going to give you any solutions. So you're just going to be talking about the problem with your friends, with that, with this, with this. You're going to be thinking about it all the time. So it's like, all you're doing is creating more. And it's like just having another friend to complain to about it. Unless you have a good, it's not red anymore, is it? Yeah, it is. Unless you have a good therapist, right? So I believe, I don't really know what I believe about it because it's the past. Like, you're bringing your past into your present or the future. If you're freaking out about it, the unknown, you're bringing in your future and you're already freaking out about it. So it's like, it's going to bring something that you're going to freak out about. Like, there's so many unknowns in my life right now. And I'm just sitting here like, like, I know I'll be taken care of. And then I'll take like little steps towards it. It's not. It's scary because I don't fucking know what I'm doing right now. Like, I do, but I don't. So I just do what I think I'm supposed to do, which is the opposite of everything that I would do. Yeah. So it's like the relationship I have with somebody who's like my boyfriend is like not even real, but he is. It's really weird. He is a real person. He just, I don't date that person. I should cut that out. Anyway, so it's like, you choose what you want in your reality is pretty much what I'm trying to say. You get to choose. And if it's like you feel like you can't control something, then don't try to, but you can in your mind, in your inside reality. I'm like, so like, I don't even know right now. I'm gonna go do a tarot reading. I don't know if I butchered this video, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there was so much more that I had in my head that I was like, oh, this will be a good video because I have like blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, now I'm here and I'm like, I think it's just because I'm nervous my mom's going to come home. I know she's not, but I'm just nervous because that's how she'll be. She'll be like, oh, yeah. And it's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't even move anything. I mean, I got a cord. That's about it. And she has it all nice. And, like, it has, like the little tie elastic thingy still on it. So I don't even know if she even used it. But it's, like, it's not in the box. But it's, like, all perfect. Like, everything is perfect in this house. It's like a museum. Like, we don't use this room. Nobody uses this room, ever. That's only in there for show, for the window, you know? Obviously, the stockings are on the fire. Whatever. Like, we don't use this room. The only time we use this room is actually literally Christmas when we open presents. Yeah. And I think about it, I'm like, if I thought about this when I had Dawson, I would totally do it differently. I would still obviously do it because that's the other thing. It's like difficult not to when you have, no matter what culture it is, because if you have kids, like they're really red. Or is that just like the color? It might just be the color. I don't know. But if you have kids, like, and everybody else is you know, getting presents and doing this and doing that, it's like, and you're not. I mean, it in a way it's good because you're not getting sucked into the bullshit. But it's also like, but everybody else is doing it, and you shouldn't think like that either. But it's not easy when you're a kid and seeing all your friends like in school with like new clothes or, you know, whatever. So I don't know. I would do things differently with like a new baby. If I had a baby, I would do things so differently while he or she or they or whatever we were growing up. I remember when I was little, I wanted 13 kids. I would still have 13 kids, but it would all have to be at once. I'm not having like one and then no. I'd have to have 13 at once if I was going to have 13 kids. Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know if I did a good job on this video. I don't know if I did it right the way I wanted it to. I don't know. Hopefully it gets some point across. Yeah. But yeah, nobody uses this room. And it's a museum. Her house is a museum. Like my job, I have a job here. Like I make money. I clean her house. Nobody cleans like I do. And that's why I had a business. And it was 5 stars. Still is. Except for one thing. But we're going to still say it's 5 stars because what it says isn't true and it wasn't me. But yeah, like her whole house is I don't even have to clean this room. I don't have to vacuum. Like, this is a huge ass oriental rug. You know. Like, nobody uses this room. Ever. Used to. Until they took over my room. Seriously. Now everybody's up there in that room. But her house is a museum. Nobody sits down here. She doesn't even use the fireplace. The last time the fireplace was used was when Dawson was 3 months old. She went into ICU psychosis. And she was in the hospital. And she was hallucinating really bad. Like, even for herself, like, her trauma, she was in there hallucinating. But, like, she called me one day. It was actually the day I was, like, I was making dinner. I was making ribs in the crock pot. And, like, I don't know if John made potatoes because he was, like, amazing at potatoes. Because I was cooking. So I think, I don't know, maybe we didn't have potatoes. But I remember John, he, like, had a thing with socks. So he had literally like 30 socks, like, laid out on the ground. We had a different rug at that time, but it was still an oriental rug. But I remember he had, like, 30 freaking pairs of socks because he was doing laundry. I was cooking. And Dawson was, like, in this little thing. He's, like, 3 months old. And we had the fire going. And so my mom calls, and she goes, why did you dye Dawson's hair black and let him be in the Portuguese mafia with John's dad? What? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, why his hair is black? I'm like, you haven't seen him. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? So then I called like her ex-boyfriend, who was like her doctor, and he's like told me, and I'm like, why didn't anybody tell me? Like, thanks. Thank you, Dr. Carter. I love him. He was a good, not good boyfriend, but he was cool. All right, I'm gonna go. But yeah, this room is never used, so if I was just sitting in it doing this, it'd be a problem. Maybe she wouldn't care. No, she'd care. She'd say something. She'd have to. She'd just have to. She just would. But yeah, this is just a room for a room. It's not even dirty. Nothing changes, nothing moves, nothing. Except for like decorations. But okay. I love you guys. I was gonna say, I hope I got my point across. Okay. Bye, guys.